Welcome back. I'm very much happy to say that I have started a new playlist, Introduction to Data Science. In this playlist, I'm going to teach or I'm going to discuss you from the fundamentals of data science to the supervised and the supervised machine learning and the unsupervised machine learning using Python, right? So subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated, right? Now, so you know what is data science. So we have many data. We are producing many data. From the data, we are going to analyze the data. We are going to infer the data. We are going to visualize the data for our business needs. Not only for the business needs, any decision we are going to make. So this concept is called data science. Okay. So next video, I will show you the big picture. What is data science? What is machine learning? What is deep learning? What is artificial intelligence? All those things, right? So today let's go with the fundamentals of data science. First topic here is what is data. Whenever we can read, write, speak, and observe is data. Every data we share so much. Every day we share so much data. When you write, when you speak, when you read and watch, it can be a number. It can be a number or symbol or a combination of all these or alphabets, all those. For example, in short, I can say that data is the raw fact. Raw fact. That means the data alone does not possess any meaning. For example, I can say 100 is one data, or some 11.2 is another data, or I can say Alice, just yeah, entity Alice is another data, or any set of alphabets or any alphabet, say A, C, Z, or all data. In fact, I can say for example, what is the today's date is 23 of 3 to 2024. So this all are individual data. That means if you see data alone, for example, I can take 100. Okay, this data 100 does not possess any information. It is a raw fact. What is 100? 100 meters or 100 kilometers or 100 pen, 100 coffee. Nothing it possesses the meaningful information, or it doesn't convey any understanding of the situation, right? So this is the data, right? Okay. So nearly every action we take in our daily lives generate data, be it in the physical world or the digital world. So either we are in a physical world or either we are in a digital world, we just keep generating the data. For example, the sensors. So we are having a smartwatch. A smartwatch generates sensor. It tracks our steps. It monitors our heartbeat, and somewhere it has been stored. So this is the data. We are generating data from the sensors, machines, mobile apps, website, all around us. And every interaction we do with them generates a massive amount of data, right? Then we can say that from this understanding, data can be defined as a fact or information which, when stored. So if it is stored, then it is called data. If it is not stored, then it is not a data. Can be used as a basics of basics for decision making, calculation, or even a discussion. Clear? So this is the basics of data, right? Now, more thing, additional bonus information. Data are used to tell a story. Data is used to tell a story. Statisticians see the world through data. Data serves a model of reality. Statistical thinking and the statistical problem solving process are the fundamentals to exploring the data. exploring all data, right? So this is all about the basic software data. And then now we go for, first let me lock the screen, and then we go for information. Although the word data and the information are frequently used interchangeably, they have different meanings. They have different meanings. Data can be a number, symbol, or text which may not mean anything to the individual or its own. As I said earlier, say 100 or 20 or Alice, all our data which does not possess anything. I mean, it's the which may not mean anything or individual on its own. So it cannot possess anything on its own. However, when data is processed and put in context, then they bear a meaning. So, for example, I'm processing this one. That means I can say Alice has $100. Alice has $100 and has say 20 say books. Okay, so this data I put in a one statement and in a one context, and it bears a meaning. This meaning, this means the data can be used for decision making, calculation, or decisions, right? The data then becomes information. So now what happened? The three raw facts I put all together in a context, then I transforms it into a information. Clear? Then so we can say that transformed or organized data, which when presented is a context is useful and it is called a information. For example, if you give a list of temperature reading, for example, I'm just giving the temperature reading. Say today's temperature is 12 degree. Yesterday maybe say 10 degree and tomorrow maybe 13 degree, right? So if you are given a list of temperature reading, it would not make any sense. However, when the list is organized and analyzed, it shows that the global temperature rising. This list now becomes the information from the data. So here what I say, so this may be a 23rd of third month, and this is a 24th of third month, 25th of third month. So from these data, I can analyze, I can say, I can predict. Okay, tomorrow maybe the temperature may be say 12.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is we can say that. However, when the list is organized and analyzed, it shows that the global temperature is rising. So maybe we can assume that is a global temperature. This list becomes the information from the data. Some other examples, I can give more examples. A list of dates when coupled with the information that they are holidays. Second, the number of COVID-19 patients per state when analyzed indicates whether the count is rising or not. So we have seen from the World Count website, World Count, we have seen that the number of COVID patients year wise, day wise, month wise, week wise, geographical wise, all we have seen. So this is analysis, and then they have presented their graphs, bar chart, pie chart, like that. Okay, these are the data visualizations. Number three, the word apple or the word Alice. What I said, the word Alice is a data on the sentence. Alice has $100 and has 20 books. So that means from the data, I just give the context. I add the context to the data, and the data is transformed to the information. Okay. So we can say that data by itself has no meaning or purpose. It needs to be processed, organized, and analyzed to give it a meaning or a purpose. This processed, managed, and structured data is called information. We can say that information is a collection of data that has a logical sense. Okay, right? So this is the information. So data is the raw fact. Data is the raw fact. If we add data with any context, then the data will become information, right? And then we have one. So what I can do with the data, and then what is the next step? What is the next step? That is the wisdom. Okay, now the next step is that, next topic is that data information knowledge wisdom, DIKW model. Data after transformation to information can also be converted to knowledge and wisdom. So why we have data? We have collected data. From the data we have transformed the data to information. From this information we are just analyzing, and we are inferring, or we are getting some meaningful insights of the data. So what is this meaningful insights? This is called the knowledge. Once we get the knowledge from different sources of data, and this knowledge one day become the wisdom. The ultimate goal of the data analysis, information analysis, knowledge is the wisdom. So data after transformation to information can also be converted to knowledge and wisdom. This is called the DIKW model, which explains how we move from data to information to knowledge to wisdom. So this is the hierarchy. What is the hierarchy here? The base level is so I can just put it here. So the base level is say data, the raw fact. After that, from the data we are getting information, and then from the information we are getting the knowledge. From the knowledge we have wisdom. From the wisdom we are giving a good decisions, right? So here these three happens in the past, and these two will or would happen in the future. So this is the hierarchy. The base fundamental of all the wisdom and decision and knowledge or information is the data. From the data we transfer to information. Information gives us knowledge. If we have more and more knowledge on the particular area or domain, we get the wisdom. From this wisdom we can give the good decision, right? So DIKW model, also known as DIK pyramid. So this all you put in a pyramid form. The topmost is the decision and wisdom. The bottommost is the data, right? So here the model, finally we can say that the model underscores the importance. Which model? The DIKW model underscores the importance of data analysis in extracting values and insight from the raw information. So all the machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, all works from, they take the fuel. Data is the fuel for all those things. Clear? So by this I hope you understand the basic concept of data, information, and the DIKW model, right? See you guys, have a great day.